Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I want to thank all you beautiful souls for your fantastic, amazing comments. You new subscribers, welcome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys signing up for the fun activities we're up to on this channel and all your beautiful words. You guys really, really are the best. I have something really fantastic and fun and exciting tonight. I took yesterday off because I had a multitude of private reads. And I never ever want to do a public read for you guys when I'm not energized, galvanized, excited about the topic, revved and in full form. And a couple of these private reads were very heady and very strong, so I was a little bit sapped. And there was quite a few of them, so I just wanted to take it easy for a day. But now we're back and ready for action, and I got my new affirmation cards. I have to tell you really quickly, I almost had a meltdown because the day these cards were supposed to arrive, I kept getting oh, they're not ready, they're off the cycle or whatever the hell it means. I don't know, whatever. Basically, they never left the warehouse and they couldn't find them. So I was getting so upset because then the next day was like, everybody was saying, oh, just reorder them. I said, well, no, I don't want to reorder them and have them arrive. And then boom, of course they were off the grid. So then I reordered them. They just came and the timing was perfect because I believe that. It's like, I feel like if they would have arrived even in my exhaustion, I probably would have done a recording because I wanted to use them so much. But that's what I mean about the universe just really working with us and helping us. You know what I mean? I believe that when we are ready to receive things, that's when we receive it, because now I'm well rested and I have these great topics, so I'm very, very excited. So what I wanted to do tonight was a 4 pick a card read, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want you to start looking at the spirit animals and choose yours. Number 1 is going to be the Nightingale. Love is all around you. Number 2 is going to be the Starfish spirit, open to the infinite possibilities. Number 3 is going to be the Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Number 4 is going to be Giraffe spirit. See the big picture. I love giraffes. Ever since I first saw them when I was smaller at the Bronx Zoo in real life, I'm so captivated by them. And remember how I told you how I never thought a giraffe fought one another, but I guess the males do. And they use their neck to wrap around the opponent's legs and basically just kneecap them and pull them over until they knock themselves out. When their head hits the ground, it is the craziest thing ever. So tonight, we're gonna do the 10 signs they are the one and when they'll arrive. So what I'm going to do at the end of this, and I'll have a timestamp, if it hasn't pertained to you, one of the 10 signs, I want you to pop through on the end, and I'm going to list the 10 things that really show that they are the one for you. There are certain things that males and females do. Affectionate, the way they display affections, words, and actions that really show that they care about you. They're not just lustful for you. They're not just showing you off. Any of those types of things. This is pure, deep love. And it's just an intrinsic reaction, how they will act when they feel like that for you, which is really, really beautiful. Okay, so... and I'm going to be using some new decks that I hadn't used before because guess what? Of course, in the office when stuff got packed away, I had these since Cape Cod, and I don't think you guys have ever seen them, but I'm also going to be using, because I want to let you know about the decks too, because you guys really, really like to find out about them. So for what I'm going to do is just go down and I'm not pre-stacking them, I'm just doing right off the tops of the decks, so everything stays in a clean line. So let's see. Who really cares about you? The 10 signs they are the one and when they'll arrive. So that's the overall energy that I was sending out in the universe for my guides to answer, because we do want a somewhat of a clarification on time. That can be a little more sketchy, but that's what I'm putting out there, and that's what we're going to go for. 3 of Wands. Again, this is number 1, the Nightingale spirit. Look how beautiful these are. Aren't these amazing? The 8 of Feathers. I love this. So yeah, in this deck, Feathers is air, which is swords. So this is the 8 of Swords. So lovely, right? 8 of Swords. The 3 of Skies. So this is the 3 of Swords. Sky is swords in this. Look at that. And this is the cat deck. Okay. So let's see. Wow, you got the double 3s. All right, so this is what I feel that's going on for this group right now. Okay, we're going to address the 3 of Wands, which is basically Threes I love. I find that a harmonious number. But what's going on with this and that? And when you have the Three of Swords right here and the Three of Wands, the person coming towards you. So let me see. This is what this pertains to. I'm going to feel like you're going to see the person that's coming towards you is you're going to know they're the one in this specific way. And this is how I knew with Ian too. They are always honest with you. You know a man or woman really cares about you when they stay honest with you. They care enough to always be feeding you the truth, even when it's inconvenient. Because we know sometimes, right, it's like, it's not the nicest thing to have to say, oh, look, we're not going to be able to afford this because of this. We never want to worry our mates or things like that. But when we're honest, we know where we stand, right? No people pleasing, nothing like that. He or she, they're always making sure that you're being fed all the right information. They always want to look out for you. And that's funny that this is lanterns, because I feel like this is action and fire behind truth. I always feel like fire is like a blazing, I feel like truth is like a blazing fire and a light in the dark, right? Because when somebody always says something to you, you know exactly where you stand, where they stand. It's very, very important, right? And this rate too. Okay, so let's see what's going on in terms of the Eight of Swords here. So this one, I like this because this is another thing, and this is important. It doesn't always happen, and sometimes we misinterpret this. It's letting you have your own freedom and space. Now, what we sometimes equate that with is, oh, they don't really want to spend that all their time with me. Oh, they're not really that interested in everything I'm doing. It is the opposite. This is where we have to reprogram our brains and let us know that they don't mind putting themselves out of their comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like, they may want to be with you all the time, but they'll let you go out with your girlfriends, your boyfriends, whoever. They love you and they care enough to always respect your independence. Super, super important. They're always going to give you space and freedom whenever you ask for it. They let you be your own person. They're not trying to act like a dictator in your relationship. I hear this very clearly. And you're going to know that because you're going to get like invites for the girlfriends to go somewhere that might be a little risky, go out to a club, have a bunch of fun, and it might be known for it's a little debauchery, whatever. But because he trusts you and always tells you the truth and vice versa, you feel like, wow, that's the number one thing too that men, when they were polled, that they found important in relationships after a short while, what wore really thin was any mate that was mistrusting and always wanted to see their phone where they're going, would continually call them. When you mistrust somebody, if they're thought on that, especially if they're not that closely connected to you yet, is if he or she thinks I'm already doing something, why don't I just do it? You know what I mean? There's nothing worse than somebody breathing down your neck continually, asking you a bunch of questions. And this fellow or woman is not going to do that to you because they trust and love you and they want you to have your freedom and your space because they also like your individuality as well. So that's beautiful. Okay, so Three of Swords in this. Okay, from this is where what I'm hearing in terms of this is reinterpreted a different way for you guys because this is about, you know, the signs that they're the one for you. So this is what I'm hearing very strongly for my guides too. They are paying attention to small details. That's how you're going to know as well. You know that he or she cares about you when they have great attention to detail. You know they really care when they take notice of the little things. Like whether there's sweet and low on the table and that's what you like when you're having coffee, things like that. If you have a certain kind of maple syrup you like with your pancakes, he gets that specific brand or she gets that specific brand. They're really paying attention because they care about you that much. That's beautiful. Yeah, details. It is in the details. And now we're going to try our new affirmation cards. I love this. So yeah, it's important when they pay attention to the small details, when they let you have your freedom in your space and they're always honest with you. That's beautiful because that leaves you so free to just be yourself. And when you're your true authentic self, I'm telling you, there's nothing more expansive and beautiful than that. So I love these so much. Oh my gosh, this was the first card I read when it came out. Look at this. Joy. To enjoy something, simply add joy to it. I can put it on anything, it'll make it way better. Today I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today I'm the Orville Redenbacher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it. Joy is like butter. That is really cute. Look at that. Let me see if I can get that right in the sweet spot. Yeah, seriously, you ever get so excited about one little thing? And this is really great, and I can reference this to what happened here yesterday. We had a family movie, and my son and daughter just enjoy popcorn so much, and it was like they got so excited in the whole process of making it, dishing it out to everybody, and it was those simple pleasures of knowing you're going to have something delicious, you know what I mean? And so joyful about it. Joy is contagious. It really is. So just read something funny and start, if you're laughing, look around and see other people just smiling. It really is contagious. That's amazing, you guys. I'm so excited for you. So again, look out for these little clues. And again, at the end, I'm going to go over the entire list of the 10 things. So if you want to know them, they'll be time stamped on the bottom, so you'll be able to know as well. So if you're checking out right now, don't forget to like and subscribe. Press it, and the little bell, that'll give you the notifications when the new videos are up. And also all my links are down below for private reads, for Patreon, for everything, for the Etsy store, everything you could want. So you guys, don't forget to be joyful. If you're starting to feel a little low or something starting to bother you a little bit, what I really want you to do is go on YouTube and put on something funny that makes you laugh, or adds a little silliness to your day. The pet, the cute things where babies, there's this one where this baby just starts laughing with his father so loud, and it's contagious. It's so hilarious. Anything just brings your spirit up, because laughter is one of the highest vibrations for sure. Okay, so now we're going to go on to number 2, starfish spirit. Open it to the infinite possibilities. Absolutely. Ooh, Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Again, these are the steampunk cards right here, if you guys are curious, because I know a lot of people like these. The Hanged Man. Oh, beautiful. I like this. This is coming up a lot in personal reads. The King of Wands. Beautiful. See these cat cards? I love them because they're the fires. So, let me see. What do we got? So, the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the King of Wands. Sorry, that's my daughter coming in. Everybody's trying to get out and vote and go crazy. So I hope you guys got a chance to go out and vote. But my daughter is very self-righteous about everything and trying to get the whole household going. So let me see what's going on. Let me just touch these for a minute. Knight of Cups, Hanged Man. It's weird when I've never really used a deck before and I start to use it. It's almost like my energy has to familiarize with it. It's really weird. Like even though I know that this is the King of Wands, it's like, it's so bizarre. It is really. And then I start to use it like once or twice and boom, it comes on. Oh, I really like this King of Wands. Yes. This really clear messages with you. This is hilarious. I'm going to speak to this first because it's really funny. Now, one of the things you're going to know that they are the one, and men and women won't particularly do this unless they really feel you're special and you're the one. They will do things they absolutely hate just because you love them. They don't mind sitting with you at the hairdresser's, getting your nails done, watching Housewives of Orange County or whatever it is to keep you company, and vice versa. She'll go to wrestling matches with you. She'll do things that are not in their wheelhouse or is not attractive to them in any way, shape, or form, because they want to be with you. It's your activities you love. They don't mind putting themselves out of their comfort zone for you. You know what I mean? They don't mind doing things typically that they would not be into. They'll partake in activities that don't give them any joy or pleasure whatsoever because they know it's important to you. I love that. Now the Hangman too. This is very important. The Hangman. Now I'm pulling back for 1 second because what they're going to do is they're going to take a pause and they're going to find ways to accommodate you into their life more and more. It's not like they don't have other things going on in their life. It's not like they aren't busy. It's not like they don't have tons of goals and dreams themselves. They have plenty of things going on, and yet they're always going to find ways to accommodate you. They care about you enough to make the space in their life for you. Yeah, they're making you welcome. But it may seem like there's a little bit of pause because we need to separate sometimes in our head what we need to prioritize, right? And when love is coming to the top of that, they still have to earn, a living. They still have to be able to pay their rent or pay their mortgage or whatever, things like that. So they're prioritizing. But when they start to make that space for you bigger and bigger and bigger, you know that they're the one. They're starting to change the way things are handled in their lives, because that space for you is very, very important to them. And I love this too with the Knight of Cups. Super awesome. He's talking about, he or she is talking about their goals and dreams to you. I feel this. This is coming. They want to know about your goals and dreams because they want to fit you into the future. They care about you enough to make sure, you know, that something isn't serving as a roadblock between you and your dreams. You know what I mean? That they aren't, that their goals and dreams aren't either, so they can be in sync and get together, because that's important for them. To you to have your happiest, most fulfilled life is very important to them. They don't want to hold you back from you being who they're meant to be. And in fact, they're going to deliver messages to you when it'll be more helpful to you excel in your life and your field, which is really, really beautiful. I love that. Okay, and we're going to, yeah. So again, yeah, really listen to those little clues, and it's going to let you know, wow, this person is really 100% into my success and where I can go, and listening. I love that. Let's put you guys a, not for me. These are so cute, you guys. If you can get these to other readers out there, just anybody. These are just affirmators, and they're hilarious and cute and funny and helpful. And they're that one. Remember those little calendars that used to come out and they'd have fun little sayings on them? They're like that. They're the little calendars of joy and stuff. I absolutely adore them. So yours is inspiration. Okay, there's a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech, voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. And I'm not kidding you whatsoever. I only read 3 of these cards, and the first one was joy, and that was the last group's. This one, and then the love card. So after I shuffle, if the love card comes up as well, I'm just going to freak out. Isn't that wonderful? And it is. I feel like so many of you guys are getting inspired, and you're going to get out there and you're going to just start doing stuff. And here's why. I was doing some stuff on the iPad the other day, and I was like hitting different languages, and then bonum spiritum circum tibi came up. And that's Latin for good spirits are all around you. And I feel like so many of you guys now, you are vibrating and higher, and your frequency is getting higher and higher, that your guides are like calling on your ancestors and your spirits, and you're becoming highly protective and intuitive, which is raising your vibration, which is sending you into the stratosphere of inspiration, and you're getting super, super inspired. So that's beautiful, you guys. And don't hold back. Any little idea or anything you want to manifest, just start writing everything. All my notebooks are full in the last couple of days. As we approach 11/11, which I believe is just like going to be off the charts, it is, everybody's getting all these, like, it's like Snapchats in their head for ideas and inspirations. Just start writing everything down, because stuff is about to pop off. It's popping. I love it. So that's you guys. Again, at the end of the video, I'm going to read the top 10 things that are the signs that they are the one for you, so you can hear them all. And if you're new, don't forget to press like and subscribe, ding, 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 and the bell, so you get your notifications for the new videos. Okay, and also, right below is all my links. You just press a little gray arrow that's down on the bottom right. That just connects you to all the links, everything for personal reads, for Patreon page, for the donations, for our Oracle cards that we're making. Everything like that. Cool beans. All right, so that's you guys. That's the Starfish group. Beautiful, beautiful, you guys. Such phenomenal energy right now. I'm just like, I'm just sweating as soon as I start. Like, it's funny how my energy will lag a little bit, and then it'll wane, and then as soon as I start reading and the messages come in, I really feel like I've just like jogged on the beach and had the best vegetable smoothie or whatever gets you going. You know what I mean? Things like that. Like, I just feel really great as soon as I start feeling the energy for you guys. It's amazing right now. So Hawk Spirit is the next one. Let Spirit be your guide. Again, the 10 signs, they are the one. Let me see what's going on. King of Pentacles. Oof. Nice. 7 of Swords. It's funny, it takes me a little pause. This is the first time I'm using these in a public read, as well as the cat ones I'm using. And then the Fire Queen, which is the Queen of Wands. Wow. Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. This is really good. This is a different mix than I didn't think. So this is amazing, because usually the 7 of Swords can be the thief in the night sneaking away. However, this is the opposite of that. This is someone who will never do that to you. This is someone who will never say, get what they want, whether it's sexually, monetarily, whatever, and leave. They won't do that, and here's why. They are the King of Pentacles. They're already sound with their money, with their business acumen. They are already, and when you see the the Queen of Wands too. Completely emotionally stable, giving, loving, and warm. Now this is what I love about this. This is one of the reasons you're going to know right away that they're the one. He or she is going to do whatever they can to make your life as easy as possible. They care about getting you enough, anything you want whenever you need it. They are going to put the effort into trying to make your life easy, comfortable, fluid, loving, warm. It's like they made it their personal mission to make your whole life more convenient for you. I love that. Monetarily wise, if it's raining, they have an umbrella next to the door for you. All those little touches that are so beautiful, warm, and thoughtful. You know what I mean? Bring you coffee in the morning, all those little things. This as well, I feel with that, they are going to find a way to always meet you halfway. You always know they're going to care about you whenever they try to make compromises with you, okay? They're the kind of man or woman who isn't afraid of putting the needs of the relationship above their own. You know, they're not afraid of placing your happiness above their own. They're always going to be happy about meeting you halfway. It's because they know it's the only way that they're ever going to make things work with you, right? There's zero selfishness in this. Their goal is to have you have a convenient, beautiful, comfortable life, but they're still their own person. They're still independent. They're by no means a pushover, but they want you comfortable, safe, and happy, which I love. That's beautiful. That's amazing. 100%. Yeah, you watch. It'll be all those little things. It'll be like, you'll notice it's raining out. That umbrella will be by the door. You'll just mention something like, oh, I'm starving. Boom, there's your oatmeal. There's your sandwich. There's your pancakes. Things like that. That's beautiful. Wow. Let's see what your affirmation card is. I love these so much. Positive thinking, yay. I'm gonna do a week on that where I just have it. So in the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want to, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Woo! I'm going to read this every day to myself. I'm going to write this down and I'm going to put it on my wall. Isn't that the greatest? I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. And you are. I feel you guys, you really are. You're like, forget it. It's just time. It's time that you're going to fill in the blank with I am. And it's never going to be I am too young. I am too uneducated. I am too unfocused to replace any of that. There's no on in front of anything for you. You're now like, I am focused. I am prepared. I am strong. I am perceptive. I am intuitive. I am loving. I am deserving. I am a friggin' genius. I am a master communicator. All those things you're going to start saying. You're just going to say them the second you get up. It's some of the first things you're going to do, and you're setting your energy for the day, you guys. Please do this. I do this every day, and that's how I start my day. I really do. I get up and I am like, even if I'm saying it jokingly because my hair looks insane, I'm like, I have the best hair in the world. I am ready to become a firefighter. I have the best perception. I am loving, caring, kind, all those things. You're just going to start saying that. Get your positive thinking out there. You guys, you can do this. It's already happening. It's already happening. So look at that. Get your little water pot out and water your little chia pet head. Get it. So that's you guys, beautiful. And again, I'm going to put a time stamp on the end so you guys can hear the top 10 signs that they are the one, because I want you to just be able to have a reiteration on that. So that was you guys, the Hawk Spirit. Beautiful. If you're checking out, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and the bell too. Hit that bell, ding ding, so you get the notifications of all the new videos. And down below are all my links so you guys can get your private read information, the stuff to Patreon, the stuff to the Etsy stores, every little thing. So look how beautifully the Giraffe Spirit blends in. Isn't that great? So next is you guys, the Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. Beautiful. Okay, so again, let's see what the 10 signs are, if they are the one, and what those signs might be. Justice. Ooh, beautiful. It's funny, these next two decks I'm using, I've never used on public reads before. And it's so funny, it takes me a minute, like I have to look at them and touch them and get a feel for them. And then after I use them once, it's fine. Oh, beautiful, you guys, 2 of Cups. Nice, so shells is cups because there's the element for water right down there. Beautiful, look at that. 2 of Cups and Justice. Oof, love it. 10 of Wands, woo. Some action-packed activities. Look at that. It's just like a cataclysmic fire explosion. And look at the cats. That would literally be Winter. She'd be like, I just blew up the fountain with some dynamite. I got to go for a stroll. I love that. Okay, so let me feel this. Wow. Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, Justice. Oh, I'm getting a really strong message to this, that this right here, he or she genuinely, you're going to know this, has your back in any way, shape, or form. With relatives, friends, colleagues, anything like that, they have your back. They care about you enough to always be there. You know, they know, you know, they're the kind of man or woman that you can really, really depend on. They're always going to show up whenever you call them. You know, they're going to help pick you up whenever you're stumbling. They're always going to make sure you never feel alone or abandoned in this life. You know what I mean? If you have a court case, they're going to be there. They're going to try to make you laugh, boo you, feel better. They're always going to give you the positive aspects, outcomes to lift you up. This very, very cool too. This again is another person that they're always going to talk about your goals and dreams. They want to know about your goals and dreams. They want to know how they're going to fit in the future, because they care about you enough to make sure that there isn't any kind of blockages between you getting to what you need. Your success is their success. Your anytime you feel insecure or bad, they are going to be there to buoy you and really be your cheerleader. I mean, they're just going to be like this. They're going to be like your own personal deck of affirmators. They want you. I feel like a lot of you want your own businesses. You want your own place to live. You're thinking about looking at houses. A lot of you guys want to go for certain degrees, and this person is going to be behind you 100%, supporting you and listening to you. That's another thing. Their ear is always going to be open. That phone is down, that computer is shut. They are focused on you. That's one of the signs you're definitely going to notice. You know what I mean? This is another thing. They're always, with Justice, they're always going to be asking you questions about your life. This is what I feel is in a very fair scale and has to happen in a relationship. When people are asking questions about you, they are interested in you, your hopes, your dreams. They are expressing genuine, absolute, genuine, 100% authentic interest in your life, because they're trying to get to know you better. They want to be immersed in your world. It's really beautiful. They want to climb in your skin, and they want to be very intimate and close to you. They want to be absorbed into your beauty and your hopes and dreams. Why would they be doing these things unless they really care about you? Who's going to sit there and give you their undivided attention unless they really, really care about you? You know what I mean? And that's one of the things you're definitely going to know about. Wow. And again, that's another thing. They're going to be paying attention to all the small details. They're going to know whether, again, what kind of, if you have regular raw sugar. I feel like a lot of you like those, I keep seeing those brown raw sugar packets like at restaurants when you have your coffee. I feel like you don't like any of that sweet and low or equal. It freaks you out. And like, they just make sure you have your raw sugar. I don't know why I'm hearing that so loud. Please comment if that's you, because it's super loud. Again, all the little things that you like, they remember, really, down to everything. You know what I mean? It's really funny, down to like the color, your favorite colors, all those little things. When you can ask them after you've mentioned it once, what's my favorite color to wear? What's my favorite artist? What's my favorite whatever? They know it sinks in. It's important to them because you're important to them. That's really, really beautiful. I love that. Okay, so let's pull your affirmation card. I love this. Playfulness. I was just wondering if I should stop and start the camera, because I know it gets to a certain thing. I am playful. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something fun. A fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins puts sugar in the medicine for a reason. That lady really knows how to party. Go Mary Poppins. I'm serious. At work, they used to call me Mary Poppins. That's so funny, because I was like, people would look so depressed and I couldn't figure it out, and I'd just start saying a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. And they'd be like, shut the F up, Mary Poppins. That is funny. Yay. So that's you guys. I love that so much. Yeah, playfulness, that's all part of life, right? And that's another thing. That's another sign that you're going to know they're playful. If they ever see you down or sad, they're going to be all over that and try to lift you, okay? So these are some of the signs that you'll really know that a man or a woman is the one they find you the one. You are their focus and their love. Again, you know for certain they're always honest with you. They care about you enough to always be on the up and up about every single thing. They let you have your freedom in your space. You know what I mean? They want you to have your independence. They trust you. It's very important. He does things or she does things they do not like whatsoever just because you like them. They want you to have the joy of the things that you like in your experiences, and they genuinely care about you, so they're going to go along for the ride, whether it's something like, I feel like men are sitting in nail salons and they hate the smell of those chemicals and they'll bitch about them, but they still want to hang out with you, stuff like that. Please comment if that's you, because I have that a strong thing in my head for that. They pay attention to the small details for sure. Again, like you like those little brown packets of sugar. You don't want anything to do with equal in those chemicals. They remember you mentioning your favorite colors, fall colors, a favorite artist, all little details, a favorite painting. Like I love Johannes Vermeer. He's my favorite. Anything by Vermeer I love. A Girl with a Pearl Earring is probably my favorite portrait ever. And it's funny how my daughter thinks in that arena of art, so she'll remember things like that. But sometimes it's amazing when your significant other can do that. Let me know what your favorite painter and painting is, by the way, in the comments. I really love that for dialogue. Super into art, and it's my one thing that can ground me out faster than anything. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so yeah, they find a way to accommodate you in their life. No, regardless, everybody's business. They're out. Everybody's busy. They have businesses to run. They have lives to run, and they make that what was once a void a bigger and bigger and bigger landscape for you, so you can come in because they want to be with you. You know what I mean? They care about you. They were going to make that space in their life for you, and it gets bigger and bigger. Okay, he's always going to ask questions about your life. He wants to know about your experiences. He wants to know what has formed you, and they want to be more and more intimate. I feel like too, they're going to talk about their goals and dreams, and they want to know about your goals and dreams. They care enough to make sure that the life they're living is going to be able to accommodate both of that and the possibilities of how they can help you do that for sure. Another thing, he or she does whatever they can to make your life easy as possible. You know what I mean? They make it their personal mission to make your life more convenient. They want to have you have a life of ease and comfort and smooth the path for you, which I love. It's so beautiful. And another thing is finding a way to meet you halfway. You know, they're not afraid of placing your happiness above their own. They're always going to be happy about meeting you halfway, because they know that's how you live life, right? You become accommodating to another person, and they try to make compromises with you, which is beautiful. And another way too that's very, very important is they genuinely 100% have your back. Anybody comes at you in any way, shape, or form, and they're going to stand up for you. You know what I mean? They're going to turn into the Jada Pinkett Smith for Will Smith sort of thing. Any kind of anything goes down, and they're always going to stand up for you, which is so, so beautiful. So that's you guys. I utterly adore that. Aren't these the greatest? Let me know what you think of these affirmation cards. And you guys, for other readers too, these are ridiculously inexpensive. They were on Amazon for some, I believe they were only like $11.99 or something. And just reading the first couple ones of them, I got in such a cheerful mood because they're so beautiful and so fun. And also, let me know what you think of the cards too, these animal cards that I hadn't used yet. Aren't they lovely? I love them. I'm going to do adjusting. I know so many of you like cats too. That's why I got the cat ones out there for you too. So we'll be using these in the future too. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. All right, you guys, love and light. I'm sorry you had to go a whole day without any new videos, but I needed to replenish after doing all those privates that were very emotional and everything, because again, I always want to be at my best for you guys. So love and light. Thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and press the notification button. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go make some more videos for you. Peace out.